Gang, let's talk about that live stream, baby.
We're doing it live.
January 1st, live from Toady, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a good time. Come hang out with us. We're going to have some friends over. We're going to have a little appearance from Denise and Patty. Couple of pops. Come hang with the boys.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time, baby. Link is in the description, moment.co/AYG. And that ain't it. We got our third show on sale right now at the Gramercy Theater,
Let's
baby.
go.
The Army of Garbage came correct in New York City. Sold out 2 shows. We added our third. Links in the description. Let's party, baby. Yeah. Friday, February 3rd. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
Little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out they're to be classy.
Yeah.
Or they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here in Aunt Tootie's basement. She's upstairs making a nice fresh batch of coquito
Okay.
for her new boyfriend.
All right.
Yeah, I told him I'm not calling him Dad.
Calling him Poppy, though.
Once that hooch starts flying around, you ever have that shit?
Yeah, I live in the Heights, dude. What are you talking about?
God damn it.
Ay, caramba. Let me tell
Eggnog,
you.
schmegnog, coquito, put you on your ass.
Uh-huh.
My co-host is coming at you from across the table. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage? He is an international businessman. He's my best pal in the whole wide world. KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, gang. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, view, subscribe on iTunes. All video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are...
Cooking. 102. High fever over there.
Yeah, I got to get you to the hospital, Daddy.
Woo! Put some Tylenol in that thing. Yikes.
Put you in an ice bath. Let's cool it down.
We love you, gang.
And then obviously, it's the greatest website of all time. It's life-changing. Shout out to Sam, Yam, Jack Conti, the whole gang over there at Patreon.com. And if you do go over to Patreon.com, go a little deeper. Check out /RUGarbage. You get bonus episodes. Episodes of Hard Feelings. We got a shit ton of behind-the-scenes content. Stuff on the road. We got the Dave and Buster's. We got our cribs. We got Down the Shore. We got the camping video. We got everything you ever want over there. Check it out. I think it's a bajillion hours. Legally patent pending.
It's a good time over there, I'll tell you that. Shout out to that Hard Feelings. And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire. The Magic Man makes us all look good. Works the ones and twos. Crosses the T's. Dots the I's. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins. Toby McMullen.
What's up, dudes?
What's up, pal?
You ever throw any brandy in your eggnog? A little Irkin jerk in there?
Never had brandy.
Is that E&J?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I made
shit.
These two older kids. I was a freshman in college. I was the only one with a fake ID. They were seniors. They made me go in and buy them E&J, and I didn't know what it was, but it was too much of a bubble gummer to ask. So I asked the guy at the front desk. I'm like, "Hey, where do you keep the E&J?" He's like, "Over by the brandy." I'm like, "What's that?" barely had hair on my balls.
Fake mustache on your forehead. Yeah, I always stayed away from that shit. That's how you get molested. You get involved in that stuff. E&J.
That stuff was too romantic.
Brandy
was for like fucking swingers, dude. No, just regular dude was drinking brandy.
I didn't have a fireplace. I couldn't drink it.
I didn't have a bear rug to lay out on and drink my brandy.
Spread my butthole open.
My family was not a brandy
That's
family.
what you were caught up in, E&J? God damn, no wonder you're off the sauce. Jesus Christ.
Doing brandy as a kid.
This dude's drinking Night Train in high school. Look out.
Irkin jerk, top tier.
Is that the name of it, or is that what you and your skateboard buddies called it?
That's what everybody calls it on the streets.
I don't think I've ever had. I just knew E&J. I bought them something else, too. They gave me like $40 to buy them E&J. Came out with Captain Morgan. Hey, baby, this is close enough, huh?
Another top-tier booze nickname is the Seagram's Gin, Bumpy Face.
What's that?
The bottle's all bumpy?
I don't know if I've ever really...
I stay away from gin, too, because it gives you that nose. Gives you a gin blossom.
Gin blossom.
Running around like Rudolph.
Yeah.
No
man,
way.
my stepdad's step uncle, or who somebody on his side of the family, how one of them. Ay caramba. I remember being 7, being like, hey, keep Fred away from me, will you?
Hey, just make sure he comes by after dinner, okay? I'm eating over here.
Yeah.
Let me get this sketty in me before he starts rapping on the door.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That was tough. Fuck, was it gonna? God damn, I had something good. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask is this, is it trash to take pills?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, hang on 1 second. Is it trash to take pills with no water?
Yeah.
That's how I raw dog them.
Really?
Yeah, because I keep them
Like
in
an orca.
Yeah, I keep them in where my shaving kit is. I just leave my.
Oh, they're just out, so they have like hair stubble on them and stuff.
No, they're not. They're not fucking Werther's Originals in my pocket. They're in their bottles.
Okay.
But I just leave everything in my shaving kit,
Okay.
so I don't got to pack it up when we skedaddle out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you never know when the heat's
So
coming.
what's that have to do with having a glass of water?
There's no water in that. I don't. I just go in there and
Where is that at?
It's in my boudoir in the bedroom.
Yeah, I mean,
So I just take it out and pop them in and just hard swallow. There's no water in there.
I understand, but you act like you're in the goddamn Sahara. There's water in the next room.
I'm not bringing a glass of water in in from the kitchen and
or you
then
walk
I
into the kitchen
glass.
with it in your hand.
I got 3 bottles. I got to take my Lipitor,
It's 3
my
pills.
beta blocker,
Put 3 pills
my
in
Nexium, and my aspirin.
4 pills. You put 4 pills in your hand. You walk into the kitchen, fill up a glass of water.
Plus
like
my
fucking...
Winstrol. You got to take that.
But that's a cream.
Is it?
What?
That's a cream?
I don't know. I know. Did you hear the Liver King got outed today?
Yikes!
Or at some point, he's all juiced up. That fucking guy.
The guy who looks inflated?
The guy who looks like steroids. Yeah, he's on fucking steroids.
People say I'm on steroids.
Oh, who says that?
A lot of people.
Because you're swollen. Because you're all puffy.
all jacked up. But is that bad to take? I wonder if it's bad for you to take it like that.
I don't know, T-Bone. Can you get on that? It's probably not good. I'm sure it says
something with the liver. Hey, speaking of which,
I'm the king of it. Yeah, it's probably something. It's got to do something with help it dissolve. Otherwise, your stomach acids are eating it.
Yeah,
that ain't good.
Yeah,
maybe it's not. I don't know.
It increases the chance of it getting stuck in your esophagus.
Oh, next thing you got fucking beta blockers in your throat, burping up beta blocker burps.
Man, I took fish oil for a little while. Ooh.
Yeah, you smell like the bay,
dude. Burping those things up, it's like you got a bad crab. No,
I had a bad soft shell earlier. I promise.
I'll take the heart attack. I'm not fucking coughing that up. Yikes!
Yeah,
that stuff stinks.
It takes longer for them to work, and it can irritate the lining of your esophagus.
Which
and
probably
stomach
ain't
lining.
doing great for you already.
No, it's not. All right, I got to get on the water.
Got to get on the water.
I'll start
That's
taking.
how unhealthy he is. I got to get on that water.
I'll start taking.
I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Aquaman. Let's see what this is all about.
I can breathe underwater. Yeah, I'll start taking it with water. I thought it might be bad. I thought of it this morning. I wanted to ask you boys if that's trash.
Yeah, mine is also. I keep all my.
Do you take pills? I didn't know if you took pills.
Yeah, I take my hair growth pills.
You do.
And my Advil when I'm hungover.
Is that the only? Is that the only thing you take?
Publicly, yeah.
A couple of ED rockers.
I'm on a heavy supply of Blue Chew. Well, that's chewable. Don't need water.
Kids walking around with a fresh one all day.
No, I just do I just do the Propeche.
Propeche. What about you, T-Bone? You want any medication?
No, should be though.
Yeah.
Something.
Get this guy a fucking syringe full of lorazepam stat.
Fucking Seroquel and soda. Something. Calm this kid down.
Guy's off his rockers.
That's probably not something we can ask everybody.
What are you boofing? No, you can't.
What are you popping?
I'm on everything but roller skates. Nah, you can't ask that. That's a private thing. Not
Sure.
everybody wants to come up and share the stuff. You
Sure.
know?
What pills are you on and who'd you vote for?
Yeah, two things people do not like talking about.
You know they changed. Do you know how the rule was that they couldn't give results over the phone?
I think during the pandemic, that's all out the door.
Yeah, it's all out the door because I got all my blood work and they're like, if there's something shifty, we'll call you. And she never called, and all my stuff's all nice. There's a couple of things I don't know. You look at it, you're like, I want a phone call. You know? Let me know.
One time I got an STD test.
Oh, man, that'll make sometimes you slip through the cracks and they keep you in limbo, and then you're about to jump off the fucking George Washington Bridge, or so I hear.
This was my cholesterol and my blood sugar.
I got jammed up at City MD, man. Whoo, man. Yikes.
They called me and they go, AIDS, no. Herpes, no. Chlamydia, it just says okay.
Yeah, I'll have some.
Says this guy likes to party.
It's like, what does that mean?
It's funny.
I had one time they were like, they're like, hey, we'll email you by the end of the day or within 24 hours or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Like, you'll get like a secured email to log into your portal or whatever. Well, that never came. So I remember sitting at work sweating it out, right? It's one, and then you start. I don't know about everybody else out there, but I can convince myself I got fucking anything.
Oh, me too.
If I'm waiting on a fucking diagnosis,
Sure.
I got uterine cancer. I make myself believe if I need it. So I'm like,
I knew I had menopause.
I know you're premenopausal. Fuck!
God damn it. Fucking knew
You're
it.
gonna have to do a hysterectomy on you.
Shouldn't have watched Golden Girls all those years.
Shout out to it, baby.
Goddamn B. Arthur. Gave me menopause.
Blanche.
Blanche was a piece.
Rue McCoy? Wasn't that somebody?
Rue McClanahan.
McClanahan.
Yeah. I can name them all. Betty
Bounce a
White,
quarter off that
B.
thing.
Arthur, Estelle Getty, and Rue McClanahan.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
you
stars
go.
of
Then
the
you go to
Golden
high
Girls.
school with them.
Took a run at her.
She was a freshman. I was a senior. No, and so then nothing, and then I called, 48 hour or whatever, like way past the window of me supposed to get an email. And they're like, thank God you called. We've been trying to get a hold of you. I'm like, trying to get a hold of me. The fuck do I got, lady?
We thought you were dead. Still alive?
Holy shit. Got to a hospital, pal. I panicked.
Pop that thing in a cooler full of ice. Head over to the
Fucking
ER.
scientists come in with the spacesuits on, like when they got ET. Yikes.
Shoot a net at me.
You got it in milk like a tooth that fell out.
Yeah. What, my wiener? My wiener's off.
Got it. Was that what you do? You put it in milk?
Your tooth, yeah. They say when your tooth. I have shout out to one of my best pals growing up. Ended up curb stomping himself. He was rollerblading.
He owed himself money.
He was rollerblading
Kid doesn't mess around.
and caught a hanger and fucking fell, and he just so happened right on the curb. Fucked his whole shit up. They threw his teeth in fucking a glass of tube. Someone said, get milk. I'm like, buddy, now's not the time for cereal. We got a goddamn emergency over here.
But if you're
How
getting
could you do cereal at a time like this? But if you got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'll take a bowl or a cup to go.
get a cup of coffee, get my head on straight. It's actually a pretty good idea.
Also, I'll
Give
take
me,
some.
give me 2 lumps and a splash of cream, huh?
If you got some Scrambies back there, I'll do that as well if we're doing it.
Full breakfast.
Hold the potatoes. I'm trying to watch my car. And maybe some soup for my boy. You have any oatmeal back there for, are you good? You all right?
Hey, Whistles, you want anything? What the fuck do you put it in milk for?
It's so.
That's got to be a wives' tale. That's
No,
garbage.
I think I did recently look this up, like maybe
You're
a year
not
ago.
putting your teeth back
It
together?
does do something. It can keep the root alive or promote root growth. It's calcium. It's all ivory or whatever. Not ivory, but what are you, a walrus?
You fucking elephant.
Yeah, you are.
couple of
I know what you went from. You kind of walked into that one.
couple of poachers get me.
Milk contains certain substances that help the tooth stay quote-unquote alive, including sugars that the cells need to survive.
Yeah, I don't think
And
it's
you
like.
can put it back. I think you can put it back in.
Yeah, I think like if it's all
Yeah, well, you don't crazy glue it. You go
Yeah,
to a
I mean,
dentist.
like they do. You don't do it at the crib. They
Huh.
take care of it for you. It's like an implant, but if it's alive, you don't even think about it. You put a dead implant in there.
One of my cousins,
I don't know. I don't have the
one of my
science
little
in
baby
front of me.
cousins just fell, and the tooth went up into their.
Hey!
Yeah. But they don't take it out. They just let it naturally come out because otherwise you'd have to go in there and like do surgery on them. A little
That makes
baby.
sense. It'll grow out.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't really know that it's in there. If I knew that, I'd get a fucking pair of pliers and yank it out. That would freak me out.
I remember I
don't even like the idea of wisdom teeth. I think that's real weird.
dude, they give me so much anxiety. I don't ask any questions about them, and this conversation's even making me nervous.
Have you had them?
What?
Wisdom teeth. You had them taken out? No.
I can feel them.
All right, I got
a
one.
couple of halfies.
Oh, I got one creeping in, dude. Fucking peeking around the corner at me.
I got one's almost like a full-blown tooth. I don't know if it should be cut. It don't hurt. Not one time it did real bad. I was drunk.
I'm missing a tooth there.
I almost fucking Tom Hanks did in Castaway with an...
Oh, really?
No.
Every once in a while, it gets really sore back there.
Yeah, that's shit. That's the weather or something. You know what I mean? Keep it moving. Not going to a dentist.
Turning the radio off. Have you had your wisdom teeth taken out?
I have. I went to visit my mom, my family.
She did it?
I got off the plane, and she goes, "Oh, yeah, I scheduled you to get your wisdom teeth removed." I was like, "What the fuck? I'm here for vacation."
No,
Jesus.
That's no fun.
You gotta let them come out a little bit. You can't just go in there and get them.
One of the holes is too deep. They really dug it in, so my back tooth is like sagging backwards. Ugh. I got a weird gap.
A pair of pants in the 90s? What are we doing here? About to sag.
Fucking crisscross over here.
I got some JNCO canines.
Yikes.
Yikes. What about your tonsils? You ever get your tonsils taken out?
Yep, and when I...
What the fuck?
What's left of you? You're just a floating head in a jar anymore, Toby.
When they pulled me out of the ER...
Oh, he's missing all this stuff, but he's still got his foreskin. He's
like one of the planes at the Intrepid Museum. Nothing on the inside.
That is a deep cut. Oh, my God.
Speaking of root canals.
Where are you just reading like 101 best planes? that stunk, too. What are we doing here?
When they pulled me out of
throwing rocks in it.
Out of the operating room, I was on my side. My grandmother rolled me over, and they hadn't cauterized whatever enough. Mm-hmm. So I just started bleeding out of my mouth, and she was like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, whoops, sorry." Like wheeled me back in.
Well, this one's not done yet.
Don't take all your pain pills.
You got to finish them in the broiler for a little bit.
Save me some Percocets. Yikes. Tonsils. Nah, I don't like that either. Nope.
Yeah, I still got everything. I was supposed to have my adenoids taken out because I was snoring when I was 7.
What is that?
Shout out to Dr. Barbera.
Ooh. Gary Barbera, the car dealership?
No, Hanna-Barbera. One of the Barberas from the Hanna-Barbera.
Love him.
He was...
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
He was related to...
This is his cousin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All that Jetsons money.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Barbera.
Really?
He was my last primary care physician as well.
No kidding.
He birthed me all the way through. Like we were like Little House on the Prairie. He was my doctor, all of our doctors from...
The Barberas from Hanna-Barbera are from Philly?
His cousin, I know his cousin was Barbera from Hanna-Barbera.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, I don't know if they are from Philly or not, or they, that's just where they
What's your adenoids?
I don't know. T-Bone, get something on an adenoid? And where are the Barberas from? Not FC Kerbat.
It's at the back of your nasal passages. I also don't have those. They took those out too.
Fuck.
Shit. Yeah, well, your parents were selling you for spare parts. You have an evil brother somewhere that's stacked to the hills.
No wonder why you guys were in Mexico for a while. Waking up in a fucking bathtub full of ice. With a couple of coquitos.
They're like Christian Bale in Ford versus Ferrari, throwing shit out of the car.
Holy shit. That's crazy. No tonsils, no wisdom teeth, no adenoids. You still have your appendix?
Yeah.
Both kidneys?
Yeah. I got a set.
Okay.
Would you donate a kidney? And who would it have to be? Ooh, this is fun. That's a little hard feelings, but...
Man, I don't know.
Would you give me a kidney?
Well, here's the thing.
Would you take his kidney?
I don't know.
You got 2 pints of Foley in you, buddy.
Oh, man. It's borrowing stuff from my kidneys.
Jerry!
That's a Seinfeld line, folks.
Well, the good news is I wouldn't be eligible to do any of that.
You can't go under.
Yeah. Plus, I'd start doing heroin immediately.
Why?
So they wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, you wouldn't give me one even if they were like...
I would want to, but I'm on heroin. I'd be disqualified.
Yeah, because you started doing the heroin. So you didn't have to give me a kidney.
That's how it starts,
buddy.
That's
fucked up, dude.
Would you give me a kidney?
Sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. Probably lose a couple pounds, too. I'd tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, I'd give you a kidney.
I don't think you would.
T-bone.
You'd show up late and say, I made a wrong turn. I'd die flatline.
If something happened to Luke, I'd give you one.
Wait, if something happened to Luke?
Then we got no option.
Wait, what?
If Luke, say...
So you wouldn't save Toby's life because we have Luke working for us? Is that your rationale? Only that if Luke quit, you would then save Toby's life if Toby needed it?
It's a business. What do you think?
Where are the dollars and cents on a kidney, huh? You bill them for it, make them pay you back over time.
No, I would give you both my kidney. I'd give you the shirt off my back. You kidding me?
I don't need anything to cover my boat.
Well, now you're not getting a kidney. Okay, let's talk about Rex MD.
Oh, yeah.
This goes out to all the limp noodles out there.
Emphasis on the D, you know what I mean?
Boys, you having trouble getting it up? I know I am.
Yeah.
You need something. What are we doing here?
Pep in your step.
Let's go.
I know.
Gang, we all need help at times getting the old fucking joystick working.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Rex MD makes getting generic Viagra and Cialis easy and simple. And do yourself a favor, if you need some, hit them up.
Oh, yeah, baby. The Rex MD has made the whole process very simple. In just a few clicks of a button, I went on a website, bing, bang, boom, for research purposes, obviously.
Give me the maximum strength stuff, huh?
You hear that? Something you can swing from. Let's go. You talk to a medical professional. You create a personalized plan and get the products discreetly shipped straight to your door within 2 days. Viagra can cost around $90 a pill. Rexmed generic Viagra is just as effective and as low as $2 a pill, baby. Moving it on the block. More
$2 a nut. Let's go.
More than just ED medication. Check out Rex MD's other medications for sexual health, hair growth, pain relief, and sleep aid. Rex MD is FDA approved, clinically tested, and a US licensed pharmacy. Rex MD has already helped over 300,000 guys gain confidence quickly and conveniently, and they're here to help you. Act now, baby. Here's the turkey. Act now to take advantage of their best deal yet by heading to rexmd.com/garbage. Our exclusive deal will save up to 90% off, where you're only going to be paying $2 per dosage. Starter packs of generic Viagra or Cialis are now available for our listeners to get started. That's rexmd.com/garbage for up to 90% off. They're giving it away over there.
There you go.
Give the gift of pleasure this holiday season with Rex MD, baby. Do it.
Okay, let's talk about that Liquid IV, baby.
Oh, love that Liquid IV.
Yeah, let's talk about kicking off 2023 right.
Uh-huh.
I know you're hungover.
Feeling your best self, baby.
Yeah, get yourself some Liquid IV. It's absolutely fantastic. Hydrates you a lot quicker than regular water, like a bozo.
Oh, yeah.
And it comes in 10 fantastic flavors. We're talking grape, lemon, lime, and my favorite, Tropical Punch.
Big man does love a Troppy Punch.
Get your head on straight.
1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone, baby. The single-serve packaging helps you stay hydrated on the go. The good folks over there at Liquid IV were nice enough to send us boxes of this stuff.
There you go.
I got it coming out my ears. I got the whole family hooked on it.
It's good stuff.
I use it after a night of boozing. I used it this morning. Not going to lie, I'm on a little Liquid IV right now.
There you go.
The Concord Grape, baby. Woo, takes me back to childhood.
It's all right.
Contains 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12. You need Bs, we got them. And they got vitamin C. Contains 3 times the electrolytes than traditional sports drinks. Made with premium ingredients, Liquid IV is free from gluten, dairy, and soy. Here's the turkey. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 20% off if you go to liquidiv.com. Use the code GARBAGE at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop for better hydration today using promo code GARBAGE at liquidiv.com. Do it.
No, of course, yeah. If I had to, yeah, my family, tight friends, yeah. If it was going to save their life, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How close of a friend? I want to find out where the line is.
Oh, I only got the 2 years. I got you two, Tommy.
Oh, I mean, we all don't need them, but I'm saying what, like...
I only got 2 kidneys, fellas. No, yeah, tight friends and family.
Okay. Could I have one of your eyes?
Which one?
I don't know. The lazy one? Assume they both are. All right, let's get into it. This is a goddamn family episode.
Yeah,
gang.
what are we doing here with all this kidney talk?
When you sign up for the Patreon over there, we will ask your garbage question on the air.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the best way to do it, folks. Those Patreons get numero uno priority. They're flying first class, those Patreons.
That's right.
Sure, they pay a couple bucks. A lot of perks. Well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you go, you can't leave.
We should have a perk plan.
It's a first class. It's business class of Patreon.
We should have a perk plan. That'd be nice.
Perk plan.
Diamond status, gold status.
We do.
Oh, I thought we were still talking pills.
That's it. We get a bunch of pills if I gave you a kidney.
Sure, that. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Fair enough.
There you go.
All right, this one is from Mike Hawk, which I think is a Mike Hawk.
I like that.
Ever wore cologne on a beach? That's a real Italian thing, I presume.
Cologne on a beach.
No, was never a real big cologne guy. I was in high school a little bit and college. If I was going out, I'd spruce up with some Polo Sport or Polo Black.
Polo Sport's all right. That's the blue?
The blue. That was a little too sweet. Polo Black really got the ladies.
The green
going.
one was nice, the original
No,
Polo.
that's the trashiest. The green one?
Really?
I believe so.
Huh.
I was just talking to Tommy Pope about this.
I wonder what he uses.
Purveyor. I don't know. I think he did tell me. I don't think he does much, though.
A little dab.
Little dab.
Yeah. It's all his pheromones. That's what's coming off.
Guy's pumping out fucking...
Ooh, sexy. I wear cologne every day.
What? That's what...
I don't know what it is.
Marlboro Reds? What are you talking about?
No, I wear cologne. I have cologne on now.
Well, how do you not know what it is, though?
I can't remember the brand.
Bod?
No, it's nice. Something nice.
I
It's
think
like
you would know. I'm not buying any of this.
I have 2 bottles. I have one that I take with me when we go on the road, and I have another one that's a little bit sweeter.
I've never known you to smell nice. Not bad, but also not nice.
That's because I don't go over the top with it. It neutralizes everything.
Neutralized. There's a lot of bad smells that's neutralized, I
Oh
presume.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
dude.
Okay.
It's like the Iron Dome,
Okay, that makes
the
sense.
Patriot missile system. One of those things.
That makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I don't even think I have cologne at all.
Cologne, deodorant, spray. I've gone over this.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. But I just use a little bit. I put a little on my neck, so when I give the hug, you hug somebody like that, just nice little. Ooh, he smells good. Put a little on my wrists.
When you're jerking off, make it feel like another dude.
Rub that together a little bit, and then this is Sebastian Maniscalco. He showed you how to do it on like an Instagram video or something like that. You do that.
It's like 7 spritzes or something.
And then you put your clothes on, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that. Then you walk into the mist.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Brett Ernst is a big... we gotta
Maybe
have
it was
on.
Ernst.
Yeah, it was Ernst, I think.
Okay.
Rosie O'Donnell used to do 40 squirts, she said.
Really?
40 squirts a
of
day.
cologne?
Of perfume.
Okay.
Could be cologne, I don't know. Could be Brute.
Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Rosie, too.
I used to watch your show all the time. I loved it. The Rosie O'Donnell show was 11 a.m.,
Are
I
you
believe
kidding
10
me?
a.m. on sick days.
Even before that, when she hosted that stand-up show on VH1, I loved her in that.
I think that was back before I was banging.
And she's in something now. Is she in The Old Man? With, no, she's in fucking American Gigolo on Showtime
I haven't watched.
with John Bernthal. Ooh, she's fantastic. She plays like the lady that runs Cadmus for Suicide Squad.
Oh, Martha Waller.
Yes. Is it Martha Waller?
Ah,
Amanda Waller.
Amanda Waller.
She has a very Amanda Waller vibe. She's great. Yeah, she's really good in it. Shout out to Rosie.
Shout out to Rosie.
40 pumps.
That's what she said. And I remember thinking,
Jesus.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
40 squirts. I've seen that video.
When I had my tonsils taken out, no one was home.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Janky. You or anyone you know ever claimed to be the victim of a family curse? I've been told I had the Irish curse, but that's just me.
I know I do.
No family curses. There's a lot in my family and in my surrounding. God, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
Really?
That and a lot of goddamn, I can't catch a fucking break.
The Kennedys were cursed, they say.
And also a bunch. There was 50 of them, and they were all alcoholics. You're bound to lose a couple to an accident here and there. You know what I mean? The fuck, got one flying a plane. Got another guy driving drunk. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't mess with that stuff.
Yeah.
Curses. Stay away.
Not my kind of vibe.
No.
But yeah, no, I feel like it'd be like real like old country type shit. You know what I mean? Gypsy type stuff.
Curse the family. You take somebody's land. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Curse
Like,
you.
yeah, some sort of ancient burial as well. Something.
I just found out that, I just saw that Washington Square Park is a huge burial ground.
No, I thought that was Thompson Square Park.
Now this is Washington Square. I'm sure Thompson Square too.
Thompson Square Park, I believe, is where they used to bury all like the
It was a potter's field. That's what they called
Potter's
it.
Field.
Where they bury the
Ashes?
No, where they bury
Josh Potter's?
the whole
It's
Potter.
the whole Potter crew down there.
Talk about cursed.
Yeah,
the whole,
yikes.
the whole family.
You walk in, your eyesight goes bad.
No, they have the Potter's ground is where they bury people that don't have any family and stuff like that.
I believe that was
20,000 people buried under there.
Yeah. That's what they say. Thompson Square Park. That's why it's like extra seedy at night. That's why all the kooks go there.
Where?
All the crazy Thompson Square Park. All the crazies go there.
I don't
Because
like
they
that.
say it's like it was where they would bury all the homeless
Yikes.
back in whatever.
Same thing in
5
Philly.
Points days.
The Washington Park in Philly.
Where's that at?
It's downtown by the Liberty Bell. Is an old burial ground. But I think that's
That was nuts. Why wouldn't
I
you
think
go out?
it's soldiers and stuff like
Take
that.
them out the city limits. Throw them on a horse and carriage. Do something.
I don't know.
Bury them at sea. We bury them right next to the fucking bodega. What are we doing here?
No. Yikes.
All right, this one's from Foley Lies. I didn't come up with the name.
Fair enough.
You've ever been to an erotic expo?
No.
No, I don't. They don't make. I've been to one expo. I think I've talked about. It was like
The windows.
Oh no, I used to work the.
You went to the car show.
I had been to the car show because my boy's dad worked in the auto industry, so we would it would go with that. But no, I went to one. Remember at the Valley Forge Convention Center or whatever, one of them. Hearing on the radio, it was stickers and it was like rock and roll or something. I don't know what it was. It stunk right away. We walked in. I was like,
fucking dorks and virgins.
and my dad's like, "What'd I tell you? I knew this was gonna suck." I was like, "All right, man, let's just do a quick lap and get out.
Fucking
See if there's any chicks here. Then we can
hit the ground around.
Then we can get out of here."
Fuck, there's a goddamn football game on. I owe the AVN Awards look like they'd be a good time.
Yeah, that's also kind of pretty intertwined with comedy. I know a bunch of people have hosted. I think Norton's hosted them a bunch.
Imagine there's a lot of sex going on.
Yeah, man. I think you go up in those rooms. It's all freaky naughty.
Really?
Yeah.
Get my hands on that.
Mm-hmm.
Just do a little watching.
I mean, you get the greats together, they're going to play the game.
I know. What are you talking about? You don't think there's a pickup game after the NBA All-Star Weekend?
It's the Pro Bowl.
You don't think they're meeting up at the Y and having a dunk contest?
Yeah. Nah, never been to a sex expo.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't feel. I see them a lot. I feel like we're followed by. I see it on Instagram a lot. Like there was just one in Jersey, not too far. I think like Homeless Pimp went or something.
Really?
Yeah, just to document it or something like that. Those the expos of all kinds just give me bad vibes. It's just like the black curtains or the blue curtain. It's just all real shoddy put together.
Trying to sell you something.
Yeah, I'm like, we're just supposed to sit here and believe this is the world's best dildo? What are we talking about here?
But how do I know?
I'm going to need to see this demonstrated. I'll take my pants off.
Which way's the bathroom?
Mm-hmm. All right, this one's from Rumple Bumskin. $10 homie.
Nice.
Never had one read. What's the trashiest item to keep your spare change in? We've talked about this a couple of times.
You have a Poland Spring, right? You have a half a Poland Spring.
I have, yeah, but I'm switching over to, I currently have 2 small Poland Springs cut with the top cut off.
Like these?
Bigger than that.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad.
I
never was able to keep change. I always needed it. It was part of my fucking net worth. I always had to go cash it in at some point.
That's the trashiest. I can't see anything trashier.
What?
Yes, a fucking cut off Poland's plastic. If you
where do you keep your change?
I keep it in a little drawer, a little dish in the drawer.
How much you gotta have more? That's gotta be full though.
I bet you wake up with $1.50 stuck to your body every day.
I know. Oh man. We used to have a huge dude. That's that.
Toby, I'm like a goddamn wishing well.
Couple of pickles.
Yeah, man, for a while. When I would have
you fall asleep on the couch, it's a wrap.
Pre-pandemic, when I would have change in my pocket, yeah, dude, I would wake up fucking quarters, nickels. You make a long distance phone call. Yeah.
That's bad.
100% just sticking to me. Fucking what the fuck is that? I don't really have a lot of change.
Okay. So what do you do? I think you got to do something.
When I was
with
waiting
it.
tables, I had tons of it, and I would always put it in there. But we use it for the laundry, so it cycles in and out every.
You don't have a
couple of
card?
weeks. No, a card for the laundry.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. Ours old school quarters.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Guys come and collect it every Friday night.
Yeah, no, we have a credit card system.
Really?
I live in a nice part of town.
Look at you.
Yeah, not too
Pretty
fast.
nice.
Lose the card constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, put $20 on, lose it, panic. That's what it is. But I'm switching over to one of the big ones because I recently got the big.
Yeah, that's
cooler.
what it should. That's classy. Put it in one
That's,
of
so
those.
it's not classy because now we're like, where do you put that?
You stick it over in the corner by the plant, and then you save all that money up, and then you go on a little vacation with it. You could save up. You could save up like $10,000 in
You
one of
can't
those
fit
things.
10 grand in there.
No,
I don't think so. 10 grand in change. 10 grand's a lot of money, dude.
$4,000.
Maybe I'll give you 2.
That'll get you on a cruise.
We should go on a cruise. But I unironically want to go on a cruise.
Okay.
Is that crazy? Doesn't that seem like it would be all right? You go hit a couple of beaches. It's 3 days. You get some fun. You get some sun. You get
Not
some
since
drink.
I found out they root through your bags.
Also, did you ever see when they hit bad seas? Those things start tipping.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I'm not doing
going.
that.
I mean, that's like 1 in a billion.
I don't know. The lifeboats have gotten a lot better.
Oh yeah.
What do you think the most amount of pennies that has ever been cashed in a Coinstar is?
In a Coinstar, pennies at a coin.
$20,000.
10 grand.
13.
Whoa.
A million pennies.
That's a
Wow,
lot of pennies.
that's pretty good.
1.3 million.
13 G's. Look at that. A million pennies is $13,000.
Yeah, by a guy named Ben Franklin.
The Ben Franklin?
Is that a real?
I think the real Ben
Coinstar.
Franklin
Shit.
was what do you invent he invented electricity and goes, you know what? I got to do something with these pennies.
The guy forgot the Coinstar part. Okay.
I mean,
Unless he invented it, stuck the pennies in there, and then threw it out. So because he knew society wasn't ready for it.
it says a 5-gallon jug could hold maybe 5K.
That's pretty good.
That's all right.
Get you on a Carnival cruise.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't hitting a buffet.
Now you're gonna have to sneak in your own booze.
Fuck that.
But
Rooting through my luggage. Then they leave you somewhere.
what do you mean?
They leave you on an island if you don't go back to the ship in time. They ghost you.
There's a next one coming around.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I don't think I could just do
That's when the locals get a hold of you.
I couldn't do the rooms. I'd have to have like a nice big room. Those staterooms are tight.
Probably a couple bucks.
No
too.
window too.
What the fuck? Am I
yeah.
an Italian kid on the Titanic? Get the fuck out of here. What are you,
Yeah,
nuts?
no, I don't think I would have a panic attack, I think.
What if you were below the sea level too and you had a window?
I don't think they do that.
No?
No, no, they don't. I mean, what are you talking about? They're not putting you in the galley down there with the mice and stuff like that. No.
Think there's mice on those ships?
What do you? It's like a city. The mice don't. The mouse don't know. For all he knows, he's going to Puerto Vallarta.
He's kicking it. On vacation. Saved up my pennies. Yeah, no. I don't like that shit. Those things tip over, fucking
I don't think
the water. If the water goes bad, everyone's got botulism. They leave you stranded out there in the harbor for a couple of days. Then it's lawless.
Nah, I think you're really. I don't think it's that bad.
I
I mean,
don't know.
dude, there's
There was just one that they just let into port from the pandemic.
what?
Yeah, a couple of weeks
2
ago.
years later?
Yeah, they were out there.
You got to get eyes on
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
Should they have been on it for what? 2.5 years? Listen, I want to believe you, but that seems a little. That would
It
be
was something.
That would be. There'd be movies about that already. There would be fucking. That would be all over everything.
I don't know.
Is he right? He's probably right. These are the things he ends up being right about.
But the thing is, the way he describes them, I don't know how to look them up.
Yeah.
Boat from 2 years ago
Just
finally
do
reaches.
cruise ship pandemic.
That's what I did, but everything's from 2020.
Yeah, because that's not true. I mean, if that just happened, that would still be in the news. Are you genuinely? Are you misremembering this? Or are you making this up?
It might have been a movie.
Okay.
It might have been the Poseidon Adventures.
Yeah, there was one that
It might
happened
have been
in
Captain
2020.
Hook. I don't know.
Well,
I was doing a lot of drugs.
Do you
at the
find
time.
anything about a giant octopus?
was Jack Sparrow there?
I could have been watching Captain Phillips before I fell asleep. Now, there was something where somebody tested positive on a ship not that long ago, and they left him out there for a couple of weeks. For a while.
Positive of what?
COVID.
They're not going to do. There's no way they're jamming up a bunch of
I'm
people.
telling you, man, they were out in the harbor. They wouldn't go near them.
I'm not saying you're wrong on that, but that seems crazy.
They were throwing sandwiches at him.
Get out of here, you heathen.
800 people got COVID on a cruise in Sydney.
Okay, when was this?
November 12th, 2022.
There you go. Have
800 people? I mean, but hey, everybody's got it. You can still bang and stuff like that.
We're all
You
drunk.
can still make out. You know what I mean? Think about it, if everybody on the ship
It
has
ain't mono.
Hey, what do we do? We might, tomorrow's not guaranteed. That whole type of thing. I'd be closing on dudes left and right.
We say we
Closing ass.
hit the promenade deck, huh? Close the blinds.
You're always on the poop deck. All right, this one's from Jake. Big man's not going to get it, but it's a $10. Is it garbage that the only phone number I have memorized belongs to?
Toby McMullen?
Do you know?
Wait, that you?
No, this is the question from Jake. Is it garbage that the only phone number I have memorized belongs to?
8675309.
No, that's what he would have guessed.
911.
Mike Jones.
Who's Mike Jones?
Do you know that? You might be too young now. Maybe you're too young for that.
Who?
Okay.
It's got to be something in a rap song.
It is. Mike
Sure.
Jones probably in 2003
Mm-hmm.
came out with a "What's up, I'm Mike Jones." Hit Mike Jones. The hook was "Call my cell phone," and he said the number
281-330. Hit Mike Jones up on the low.
281-330-8004. Yeah.
Okay.
Hit Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones about to blow. And when that shit dropped, I mean, everybody was calling it, and you could barely get through, and it was just like a voicemail, like, "Yo, you've reached Mike Jones."
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hit Mike Jones up, whatever.
Because people were doing that for a while recently, where you could text them or call them or something.
Yeah, texting's a big thing. Like with like a lot of comics or like people,
Does it go to their actual phone?
I would highly doubt Sal Volcano has people texting him all day. No, it's just I think it's more of like it's like the email thing of like you get a text when I'm in your area. It's like hey,
gotcha.
that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just another form of communication.
I know my mom's, my dad's. Rest in peace.
Are there any
my brothers?
Are there any landlines you still know from your buddies' girl? I still remember.
Fuck yeah.
I know everybody's first cell phone, like Vinny with the skinny, Ryan,
Sure.
Pat, me.
I know my
everything.
cousins. I know my boy Robbie Hutchinson's old number. My boy Riley's number.
I remember their cell phone and their house numbers.
And I remember the number that I used to call for my first
Hooker?
No, close. My first associate that I met.
Sure.
The guy.
Pharmaceutical sales
Yes.
representative.
My pharmaceutical sales rep.
Was that Pfizer? Who was that?
It was Merck.
It was Perk.
Mercado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's burned.
dial on that all
That
night.
doesn't go away.
No.
Yeah, that's burned in there. That'll be the last thing I say before I die. 917.
788. Call me back.
Call me back quick.
I got a party. Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm talking about drugs.
I don't. Do you know your lady's number?
No.
I don't know mine either.
It was too late in the game.
Yeah.
It's
Plus,
nothing disrespectful. It's just too late in the game. Because I'll tell you, want to hear something crazy.
no, save that for all fair. Yeah, I want to hear something crazy.
So I got my first cell phone.
42.
When did the iPhone come out?
2000. Let's call it
6?
8. Nah,
8?
7, 8.
Definitely 6. Because I was in New York when it first.
No, I wasn't a freshman.
The
in college.
first time I saw one.
Maybe 2006, 2000. Fucking this guy's sleeping at the wheel over there.
Staring at me.
Sorry, the computer was updating.
I think T-Bone needs an update too.
We bought you the new oven. Cook something, will you? Jesus Christ, this broad.
First iPhone,
Yeah.
2007.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay. So I probably got a cell phone in 2003, a flip phone,
That sounds about right.
and I never put anybody's number in it. I just memorized everybody's number. I don't know. I was paranoid, so I never put
Paranoid about what?
just in general. I just didn't trust
No,
it.
no. I mean, what do you mean?
I don't know. I just didn't put anybody's number in. I had 0 numbers in my contact. And I would just boop, boop. I would just memorize all the numbers. It was only about 10 numbers that I had to memorize. My mom, my dad, my brother, my new sales rep associate.
Sure.
When I got
A couple of his coworkers.
when he got
transferred upstate to a new section, new territory.
And then like my bosses at the time and a couple other friends. That was it. I knew their numbers for a long time. But then at a certain point, I just gave in and just started putting numbers in there. And now I don't know who the fuck. I know my mom's.
Yeah, I mean, I know anything that hasn't changed.
Yeah. I remember when people were changing. Remember when you couldn't
change carriers? You're
dude, fuck that.
You couldn't take over numbers.
No.
Yeah. I remember that.
Crazy.
I told you I started fresh not too long ago. It felt a decade ago.
You did?
It felt nice. Yeah. When I moved to New York, I think right before I moved to New York, I started completely wipe the slate clean.
Put it all in your review, huh?
Putting this whole goddamn town on my review.
Got out.
That I think I was kicked off of the plan I was on due to some family ongoings. And I had to go out on my own, do it for myself.
There you go. 000, some whack ass area code.
I'm out of minutes. Text me.
Yeah, give me a call. It's 999. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Yeah.
215-610-917 or 212. No, they're good area codes. 610-215 Philly.
Oh, it starts at 215. 215 is the primo.
Sure. I think we were always 610 if I'm not crazy.
The burbs to the west were always 610.
610-215 is good.
215 man myself.
212 New York, that's the best.
Sure.
212. But that wasn't cell phone. It was 917. Now they got 347.
I think my broad's got a 917.
917's legit. 347.
I don't even know.
That's
but
a
it's
drug.
also like, who the
You're getting drugs.
text me your number. I'll call you now. It's like you never. If you're inputting a number now, it's odd.
What do you mean?
Like 215. It's always clicked or sent or.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
that's
of
what I'm saying.
course.
Yeah.
I get pissed off when I go to the website and you can't copy and paste the thing when it doesn't just pop up. You got to go back and look, and then I forget and go back again. Pain in the ass.
No way
Technology
around that.
got you. What?
This might blow your brain a little bit.
Touch the back of the apple.
What?
That does something.
I don't know. What is it, the G spot? It finally squirts on you? Touch the back of the apple.
Yeah, if you touch the back of the apple, it does something. Turns the phone on or something.
You can program a double tap on the back of your phone to activate your camera or launch
like
an
here,
app.
like that?
Yeah.
On the new ones, not mine.
Yeah,
Right?
on any of them.
Back of
Look
the
at that.
apple. Whoa.
Learn something new every day from a
Okay.
fat man. What was going to
God,
blow my
I
mind?
am a fucking nerd, dude.
Yeah, we don't have you here because you're cool, dude.
Yeah, now
your
get to-
nickname's Buttons.
Get to Googling. What's going to blow my mind?
No, so if you do, you know how you can kill apps,
Sure.
right? You know how
Yeah.
you can bring that up? You know how you can do that or no?
Yeah. I know how to do that.
Well, like say the number's there,
Uh-huh.
you can do that and just jump back and forth.
Oh, looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. I don't think you did, but fair enough. All right, here, let's see. This moving on, this one's from DJ Van Damme. Shout out to, I believe, was it the La Jolla show, the Van Dams, remember?
Oh, yeah. Shout out
to
them.
the whole Van Damme
The whole
family.
squad.
Yeah, I know. They're all dressed like professional wrestlers, but still.
Man, that La Jolla show. Really
That's a
something
great
else.
club.
That's something else.
We'll be back. Yeah. DJ Van Damme, ever fallen out of a tree?
Absolutely, dude.
I don't know. I ever really like took a kerplunk.
Really? Broken Bones Ryan?
Not out of a tree. I was pretty nimble back in my day before I started putting on the weight. But I was pretty nimble. It was pretty good. We climbed trees all the time. I don't think I ever really fell.
I fell out of a tree fort out the window, like the Old West.
The window.
Yeah.
Who had the blueprints on that thing? You guys had.
It was the Toll Brothers.
Well, I was in the addition. I went to the solarium.
Now, we had a pretty tight tree fort that my dad made.
On the property or in a woods somewhere?
On the property. Yeah, we weren't witches. What the fuck?
I mean,
Build a tree fort in the woods? You build that's an on-property thing.
no, we've always built. No, who the fuck wants to hang? Dude, a tree fort is to get away from your fence. It's your own little place. It's your own.
You're
little
already
house.
up in there.
What?
You're not in the woods.
Yeah. Where else do you build tree fort?
Really?
What the fuck good does a tree fort do in your backyard? You can't yank it in there. Yeah, always in the woods. Smoke your cigarettes.
We were real little.
Flip your mag. Yeah, so was I. Thumb through your reading materials. You know what I mean? No, we always in the woods.
Really?
Never. Yeah.
Nah. I only ever built. I built like a little. Me and this
Buffet.
I built the Ponderosa. Did happy hour deals. It was a good time. No, me and this girl that I grew up with, this neighbor, we built like a little like it was a clubhouse, which is the place where we could play doctor. Behind her garage.
Yeah.
You
guys were building a sex dungeon for each other. That's what you were doing. What a little privacy. I get it. I went to the doctor as a child myself with a neighbor.
Oh yeah. But at the house, the first house that we had, my dad, we had like 4 apple trees, like 4 banging apple trees in the backyard. And we had
candy.
one. We had one. We had one that like really it had like a nice like flat surface. You can
Sure.
So he put down some plywood and hooked it up, made a little window and stuff like that. Had a little rope that came down. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I fell out of that.
Yeah, that'll do.
I think I got pushed out of it, to be honest with you.
By your dad.
Get out of here! I'm jerking off.
I got no goddamn privacy from your mom's breathing down my neck.
No, I think one of my cousins or my brother threw me out.
I remember one time, I tried it. It was at my dad's house. My dad's house I didn't have like friends around my dad because I went to school still at my mom's.
Sure.
So like I didn't socialize with the kids around my dad's, and then he would just take me to it was only like whatever 7 minutes away or whatever. He would take me to all of my friends from of the house I grew up in. So like I always tried to like have fun there, and I was like, I'm gonna build a tree house for like when like my friends come over or whatever, like a fort and there was one tree and it was real thick. And I took a bunch of, remember that, like, wire? It would be, like, above, like, the laundry machine. It was, like, the wire shelving, the white wire shelving, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wire.
It's like
metal.
Yeah, metal. But it's like covered in, like, the white rubber type stuff.
Yes.
You, like, cut it for however long.
Of course.
Well, he had a bunch of that left over, and, like, I put it up in the backyard so you could, like, sit on it in the trees. Because it was like real thick, and then like I did that in this, August or whatever.
That's for like a gallon of Tide, not your fat ass.
But then the fucking autumn rolled around and all the leaves fell out. And I remember him standing he's like doing the dishes, like looking out the window. He's like, "The fuck did you put in the tree?" I'm like, "Oh, you're talking about?" Fucking ran outside. The fuck did you do to the tree? Okay, see you later.
Your little perv nest up there.
I was fucking peeping Kippy out there.
Oh man, peeping Kippy.
Did you ever see that? Have you ever, at any point, even in New York or anything, ever you catch anything in the window, a glimpse of anything?
Yeah.
Especially as a kid, it would have obviously been more.
Didn't we see people boning when we were in L.A. in that one building? Last time we were in L.A. or one of the times there was people banging in the window. Or am I crazy?
I mean, you might be crazy.
New York.
You always catch a guy. I remember I caught a neighbor who was like, you would just be like watching TV, she would like walk across or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What was she watching? You're hanging out the window.
I'm in her closet. I mean, you believe this broad had the nerve to shower naked?
Goddamn disgrace.
Hey, honey, do me a favor, turn that up.
Yeah, you missed the spot, huh?
Turn the TV up so you can't hear the drone.
Can't hear me breathing.
No, one time a girl I was dating lived in a dorm, and across the street, it was on 14th Street.
Mm-hmm.
There was an apartment building, and I think I saw some lady like closing, like she was undressed and then when I walked over to close the blinds. Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy.
You probably heard me whistling at her.
Boom, chick, boom.
I'm sure people have seen me.
Yeah.
I roll around heavy bike in there.
Sure.
Buck naked. fresh.
Yeah.
And I'm always the curtain in the office is always all the way up, and then that's where I go after I get out of the shower. I gotta get out of the bathroom quick and let the
temp cool, start cooling
Hit
cool
the
down the
core.
reactors a little bit.
100%.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got another Chernobyl on your hands. And it's always up, and I'm like, God damn it! And I got to walk over with my towel over my little noodle and fucking just pull it
You
down.
always do like a half of this or that. Like you just think if you move quick enough and it's dark enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to pretend like you're making a little effort.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I don't want to think you're a whore.
So floozy. Walking around your own apartment.
Trying to be a little naughty.
Yeah, my buddy used to live in Midtown, and all the time in like one of those high rises, like not too far from here or whatever.
Yeah.
All the time, it would just be like shooting like naked pics and stuff, like Instagram out or whatever, just like fucking all like out on the decks and stuff like that. Just really being like, I don't care who sees this type thing.
That's erotic.
Oh yeah.
I wish I mean, I don't care what people, I'm pretty comfortable on my skin, which I shouldn't be. I'm aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish I had one of those bodies. I'd just walk around, I wish I had the confidence to do that.
Sure.
Just
well,
walk
we're all
around.
glad you don't. Just for me and the rest of the pedestrians, the rest of the citizens in New York City.
Not the confidence, but I wish I had one of those bodies.
Yeah, what you think? You sure we were a hot chick? Yeah, me too. Walk around blowing everybody. I get it.
Yeah, it's a fine line between and ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
You ain't
funny.
lying. Wish I had one of those bodies. Oh, you don't say, do you?
A tight little one.
All right, this one's, we could do a couple more here. This one's from Tyler. $10 board member, never had one read.
Shout out to the Big T.
How garbage is it to fix something with a chewed piece of gum? My aunt had one of the vents in her car held in place with a piece of gum she had been chewing, and it stayed there for well over 6 months.
Whoa.
That's tough. I'll give it to you in a jam. If you're on a road trip and it breaks, you got to do what you got to do to stay
What did
comfortable.
she fix with it?
The vent in her car.
The vent. What would the gum do?
Like if it fell down or something. I don't know. I don't have any information.
Okay.
It was cracked. A piece of plastic cracked.
Okay.
And she did something with a piece of gum to...
Because I used to use, when I had braces, I would use gum to cover up if something was cut in your cheek.
I mean, gum belongs in your mouth.
True.
Not with braces.
It
But...
never worked for me. Like when I'd watch the 80s shows and they'd use gum to they use the gum and the wrapper to break into a window or something like that. That shit never worked. It never stuck.
Yeah, what?
Silly putty was kind of a scam too.
I was big. I was big on the putty.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Didn't always work for me.
Well, I remember you used to put it on the newspaper. It didn't really do much though.
Yeah.
It was bad Play-Doh.
Put it on the newspaper.
That was it.
Yeah.
And you show your friend. He's like, "Yeah, I seen it before." You go, "All right, well, I'll see you. I'll be over here with my slinky if you need it. I'll be jerking off in a treehouse." See me.
Did you have any tinfoil on any antennas?
Sure.
Not tinfoil. We had some. Because we didn't have cable up. I think I've talked about this. We didn't have cable upstairs. So me and my brother would carry, the TV you would see out of a movie, like out of an 80s movie. It was probably like a 12-inch screen, but like a 3-foot box type thing.
Heavy.
And we would carry that from room to room because it had bunny ears. And the bunny ears were whack. So we had some sort of we were always building on the antenna system.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It was like a hanger, a key ring, something to jockey it so you could get an extra channel or two.
Where was that coming from? The satellite?
Yeah.
That's what you were picking up?
I guess. I mean, it wasn't you would just plug the TV into the wall. Yeah, it's just satellite. You just plug the TV into the wall. Radio
Satellite?
waves? Yeah. That's the same thing to me. You're going to tell me satellite and radio waves aren't the same thing?
One of them is on the planet, one of them is in space.
Was there a tower?
Buddy, they might as well both be in space.
Yeah, who
what are you
gives a
talking
shit?
about? One of them's on the planet. Okay. Well, technically, it breaches the atmosphere. Hey, buttons. This guy's just finding out he's a nerd.
Hey, Stratus dork.
Yeah, right. Shut up before I come over here and give you a wedgie.
Yeah.
Oh, you're nuts.
I hit enter too fast on the search. I typed in bunny ears, and now I got a bunch of sexy ladies.
Do you guys are
Yep,
too young to remember. Do you remember the vert and horizontal on TVs?
What do you mean?
The vertical and horizontal. it would sometimes go like that or go like that.
Oh, the track, not track. Was it tracking?
No, tracking on a VHS. Remember that you thought that was fucking. I got it.
If you knew about tracking.
Fucking up, down, up, down.
Remember having to re-auto program a TV? If you unplugged it and plugged it back in, it would have to count through like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Got to re-auto, and sometimes like a channel wouldn't show up. You're like, channel 9's not showing up anymore. I go, unplug it to the auto pro. Let me see the
But
remote.
every once in a great while, one that shouldn't be would kind of pop up a little bit or would catch it a little bit.
We never that was like, I remember
Naughty,
watching that as a kid. I was real young. And with like my brother and my cousins, and they would be watching it like down the shore or whatever. When all the moms went out to the Springfield to
get loosened up.
yeah, get loosened up and hit on the town folk. We'd all be back at Aunt Patty's.
A bunch of little stingers.
I was too young to understand what it was, but I remember they would I remember seeing my first boob go from like a boob to like a turn into a jellyfish.
Is that what's going to happen when I take her bra off? Jesus Christ.
A couple of sunny side up.
You don't remember reverting horizontal on TVs. Man, I'm old. That's
you're like 50.
Old shit.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. You're old. He's bald. What are we doing?
Hey, cut that. They're going to know.
Three Musketeers, huh?
Oh, Toby just blew our cover.
Folks, he is not bald. It's the bunny ears.
All right, let's do 2 more, and then we got to wrap it up. This one's from Matt. Have you ever had a family member been reprimanded for smoking at a gas pump? Never reprimanded, but my dad would smoke it. My dad was big on smoking where he didn't care. He was like, rules don't apply to me.
Do you turn the car off when you get gas?
Do I?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even like playing with the cell phone. That people were going up in flames over that.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
I leave it running.
The car?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's 2022. They fixed that, I'm sure.
I think it's
right.
It's combustion. No, right?
Excuse me?
What?
Hey, whatever you listen to.
It's your business. Put a pair of shoes and you come in New York City Public Library.
I'm a rock and roll man.
You thought it was music? Yeah, like contemporary combustion music.
When you leave your car running while pumping gas, you're essentially just incinerating the fumes that come off the gasoline.
Yeah.
This could be extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Even now?
Dude, if you stop in Jersey, they say turn your car off, don't they?
Not now. I haven't had to. I will now.
I mean, I can't believe that's the thing you're not paranoid about. Dude, it's so weird. You have so much paranoia, but there's
They don't do it on the racetrack. They don't shut the NASCAR car off.
So that's what you're equating this to?
Hey, if Dale Jr. does it. And I'm sure Dale Earnhardt Sr. was smoking in there.
Yeah.
He was having a heater and a pin.
We were such a Dale Earnhardt fan.
How could you not
We were
be?
an intimidator family. We had flags. He's got a banner. He's got like a 30-foot banner that says the Intimidator.
I'm not big into NASCAR, obviously, but man, Dale Earnhardt, talk about a fucking man's man.
Real cowboy.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Talk about cut short. God damn.
I think he was like 58 when he went.
Still on the track. God.
Well, didn't even look like that bad of a collision, but it is in those things.
Yeah, I haven't been turning off the car.
I think you should. I mean,
new cars, new technology.
It's not about the technology. It's about that you're putting a combustible thing into your engine. Gasoline is wild flammable, and so are the fumes. The fumes are what catch.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't understand. If the car's off, it's still hot in there, right?
Yes, but there's not an explosive reaction happening.
With the little things. I've seen the Valvoline commercials. The little pumps are going up and down.
Yeah, because your car is exploding the gasoline.
I don't even know if they use them anymore.
What?
Whatever he's talking about. It's a new car. It's a new vehicle.
Yeah, let me see if I can get to the bottom of this. People are screaming. The fire risk is that the fumes burn, not the liquid. This could lead to an explosion, so before you fuel up, shut the car off and leave it off. And unplug any devices that you think you may be charging.
Jesus. Man, I've been fucking rolling the dice. Shit. I didn't know that.
Gas myth. Hold on.
Gas myth. There we go.
While fueling, have you ever considered starting your engine back up to see exactly how... oh, that's nuts. I would never start it.
Why it's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not.
Oh, man. That's like a car bomb.
I'm a fucking Al Qaeda. What
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
crazy.
Are you nuts?
It's because they use dump cans in NASCAR. So they have their fuel is injected into the car incredibly rapidly, which minimizes the risk of the fumes igniting.
All right. So I need a dump can.
So you call your underwear. All right, we got to wrap it up.
Gang, we
love
fucking
yous.
love you.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Tickets are on sale right now to our show, our theater show in New York City, New York at the Gramercy Theater. Get those tickets. Let's sell this fucking thing out, gang. What are we doing?
Gang.
If we can't sell out shows here in New York City, I'm packing it up. It's a wrap.
the Gramercy Theater? Big deal for us.
This is
Grab
huge.
those tickets. Come out and see us. We love you to death, and we'll see you next week. Peace.